Hey there, hungry people. This is Ashray with Food Flip. Today we have for you a real food flip item. This is a Asian French dip sandwich inspired by traditional French dip and Italian beef sandwiches. Putting this together with some slow cooked meat in a miso broth and some tangy spring onion, cilantro, pesto sauce with some pepper jack seeds served alongside that miso broth. Let's get right into this epic recipe. We're going to start with our meat, which you can use any stew meat like chuck steak or short rib, something that will cook low and slow. We're going to brown that in a Dutch oven. Once it's browned, remove that and then add some sliced onions. Cook those until softened or until they develop a little bit of color before adding some ginger and garlic. Cook that for a minute before adding some sake, mirin, soy sauce, and some tomato paste. We're going to use that to deglaze the bottom of the pot, and then finally adding some red miso paste to give it that deep, rich umami flavor. After you've deglazed, add about 6 cups of beef stock and then add back the meat. Cover and cook this until the meat is nice and tender. It took me a couple hours, but it'll really depend on how long you cook it for and the type of meats you choose. Now while that's cooking, we're going to make what I'm calling a Asian pesto sauce. This is going to start with a 1/3 cup of olive oil, a Thai red chili, 1/4 cup of black vinegar, 3 garlic cloves, 3 stalks of green onions, and a 1/4 cup of cilantro. Season that with salt and blitz that up until it's nice and blended and has this pesto-like consistency. It should look like something here. Now once that meat is done, you're going to take that out and then strain that meat and setting that aside, reducing that sauce so it has a nice deep flavor that you can use for dipping. With the meat, you're going to shred that with 2 forks to make that a nice shredded beef consistency. Once you shred that, we're going to go on to assembly, starting with 2 soft rolls. You're going to spread that tangy pesto on the bottom of your sandwich. And then we're going to add our Asian beef and top that off with a couple slices of nice pepper jack cheese. Make sure you put this in a heat-proof pan, and then you're going to toss that under the broiler to really melt that cheese. Once it comes out, it'll look like this. Serve that alongside that reduced broth, and enjoy this cheesy, spicy, tangy, savory bite of goodness in this sandwich. For the recipe and measurements, go to foodflip.com or click the link below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know what you think and what you want us to cook next. And remember, stay hungry, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.